time for the 9 to 5 Outlaw Does Gaming YouTube channel, and this time we're back with another edition of Let's Play Classic. We're going back to 2011 once again, the second episode of LA Noire, but it's going to be 2 cases for the price of 1 this time. I'm debuting the driver's seat, followed by the Consul's car. So, grab a snack, grab a drink, let's get to it. Anybody that's tuned in. But we're going to the desk of traffic. Because in the last episode, the first episode of LA Noire, Cole Phelps, our hero, got promoted to detective. So he's working the traffic desk for busting the case in which Edgar Kalou murdered Everett Gage. So here we are. So we're going to start with the driver's seat. Hopefully we'll get the intro. How do I sound? Can you hear me? Can you? Good.
Here's your new desk, kid. You're on traffic. The hot sheet is posted here, next to the map.
What's his problem?
That's Biggs. He's an institution.
So this is what all the fuss is about. Why couldn't they build a freeway that goes past my place?
They haven't even approved the money yet, kid. The bond issue won't be till December. It'll be years before any of this will happen. Here's your new partner, Stefan Burkowski.
I've heard all about you, Phelps. You go easy on me and let me earn the odd citation, and maybe we'll get along fine.
I'm here to learn, Detective.
He's an intense one, isn't he, Mel?
Intense.
The newly minted detective here, Cole Phelps.
Hi, Phelps. I'll be keeping an eye on you. I could spend a little time basking in reflected glory. Make a change from busting hookers and dope fiends.
Who was that, Commander?
Roy Earl, chief detective and advice.
Do they all dress like movie stars?
Well, Roy is a movie star. And the whole of the seedy side of L.A. is his audience.
What is that supposed to mean?
Stick with me, kid. You'll find out. And now some housekeeping. Warm Central Division welcome for Detective Cole Phelps. Some of you guys may know Phelps. He's the cop who broke the jewelry store murder. Stand up and take a bow, Phelps.
If it's all right with
That's
you, sir.
an order, Phelps.
Shh, quiet, everybody.
Phelps is one of only 2 serving LAPD officers who received the Silver Star during the war. Really gave it those lousy Japanese, eh, Phelps?
I did my best, Captain.
Why are you war heroes always so modest? I've partnered Phelps with everybody's favorite Pole,
Stefan Bukowski.
Hope you like work, kid. Bukowski sure as hell doesn't.
Well, that's why we have partners, right?
Okay, can it, guys. Stick with Bukowski. He's a good cop. He knows traffic inside and out. I'm gonna start you out with one case. Do okay? I'll give you a couple more. You screw up, you'll be rousting vagrants and running license plates. Now get down to the PE Freight Depot, 6th and Alameda. A patrolman called in a suspicious vehicle. Signs of foul play. See what you can find out.
Come on, Phelps.
I didn't want to arrest the kid, so I gave him a dusting he wouldn't forget.
You can change outfits with the DLC. I like this one. I mean, I like all the outfits, but this one's good. And
They really
if it's
pushed
your
you through
first
quick,
time
didn't
to
they?
this,
6 years on patrol
this
before
the
I got
first time
this
on my
desk. You were here in
channel.
5 minutes.
What do you want me to say?
and if you
didn't
like what
ask
you
for any
see so
favors.
far, please do me a solid and subscribe, comment, share, and hit the notification bell for the 9 to 5 Outlaw Does Gaming YouTube channel.
Are you drunk, mister? Or are you just cracked? You think talk is cheap? That's that guy hiring a lawyer.
You know this place?
Seems like a decent
Sure.
guy.
Near the old gasworks and signal depot in the warehouse district. I'll direct.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
So, tell me a little about yourself, Phelps.
Are we friends now, Bukowski?
We have to work together. Don't be so touchy.
I grew up in San Francisco. My father was in
You gotta
shipping.
ignore the
Went to college at Stanford.
Please call for
Did 2
street
years
crimes.
ROTC before
And
Reno
there's no right
CS
to
at
the
Camp
case.
Elliott. Shipped out in early '45 as a first lieutenant. Fought the Okinawa. Was wounded. Shipped back home. Did a year on the beat.
Probably about
Down
4
here.
hours.
So you won the Silver Star.
I don't want to talk about it.
Now let me get this straight. You single-handedly killed 40 Japs on this hill in Okinawa.
No.
You were up there all night, draped in the flag, knife between your teeth, gun at the ready.
You finished?
The Emperor Hirohito himself leading the charge against you.
I did my part, Bukowski. What did you do?
I kept the streets of LA safe for the people.
Yeah. Now I get it. Unfit for service.
Oh, fuck you, Phelps. I earned a bravery citation during the Zuda riots.
Zoot rides actually
Sounds
read
like you
about
had it
that.
rough.
I did my job.
No one is saying you didn't.
I did 6 years as a
But it took
patrolman.
about 80 years.
That's the third time you've told me.
For the city of Los Angeles and the police department to apologize. Because it wasn't pretty.
That you, Bukowski? Go on through. Parking lot straight ahead.
I need to get back to work, officer.
The detectives are here now. You repeat to them what you told me.
I did the right thing by calling this in. I'm just a working stick.
Just give them your story and you'll be all right.
This is your first case, Phelps. It's okay to admit it if you're stumped. If you don't know what to do next, just come talk to me and we'll see what we can figure out.
Thanks, Stefan. You're okay.
Okay, time to get my detective game on. So, let's look for some clues. There's a such thing as circumstantial evidence that may not relate to the case. Like a beer bottle, something that's supposed to be there, but it's not. Is the thing that's not supposed to be there?
I'm Officer Hart.
Phelps, traffic. What have you got?
Abandoned car, probably stolen. The solid citizen is Nate Wilkie. He called it in.
What gives with the corner?
There's blood all over the interior. Someone's copped a full Broderick, but no stiff as yet.
We have an owner for the car?
The car is registered to an Adrian Black, just north of Bunker Hill.
All right, we'll take a look around.
I'll keep Mr. Wilkie talking, but don't make him wait too long. He's the restless type.
Nice day for it.
Let's look for some clues.
How long you gonna keep me here, sir?
I better get back to work, sir.
Use an intuition point to now show all clues, but I gotta be careful
How's the
not
world
to
looking?
cross over the crime scene. In other words,
Where's the
contaminate.
same two of you find?
So
How
it's-
about you? Hey, Flatfoot,
I've got a mystery
you're looking to get
sample
rid of that
waiting
old
at the
crate?
lab.
I'll give you a
Practical
nickel
Joker
for
says
it.
Contaminated soil. My guess.
Shut up. I
Big
take
lump
your
of
ass
shit.
in. So here we got Insta heat. Water
Brand
pipe.
name might give us something to go on.
It's a water heater pipe. Some blood on it.
I swear, this town is going straight to hell.
What do we got here? Custom-made glasses. Stencil.
Stenzel glasses. Home repaired by the look of it.
They repair prescription glasses at home, or did they do it themselves? Or does the purchaser do it themselves? Wallet, ID, and a picture.
Happier times, I guess.
Looks like the wife. You got the address too.
32 years old, married. Sounds like an average guy. What was he doing out here?
What else we got? Ooh, that's a shit ton of blood.
Victim looks to have lost a lot of blood.
You have that much blood in them? Pretty odd. We got in the trunk. What's this?
Mr. F.
A
Morgan
receipt
picked up
for
a
a
live
live
pig
hog.
yesterday?
Mr. F. Morgan. Now the crowbar in there is circumstantial evidence, so doesn't relate to the case.
Doc?
Detective,
Phelps. What have we got?
a lot of blood for a blunt force injury. Victim must be in a very bad way.
Any sign of the guy?
Not unless he's
No
in
way
the trunk of
blood
the
would
car.
splatter like that. Unless it was gushing out like a like a water sprinkler, or or a geyser. I think we got everything. So let's go interview Nate Wilkie.
Sir, I'm Detective Phelps.
Name's Nate Wilkie.
You found the vehicle?
Sure. Saw it just sitting there. Strange place to be parking your car. Figured I'd better take a look. And then I saw all the blood. So I called the police.
Mind if I ask what you were doing out here?
Well, I work for the railway. I was on my way out to the switch and reckoned I'd take a shortcut.
What do you think? Is the POI telling the truth? I think so. So, truth.
Did you see anybody else in the yard? Maybe somebody hanging around the car?
Nope. I hadn't seen a soul all day till you boys turned up.
Knowledge of Adrian Black.
Do you know Adrian Black, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. That ain't a name I'm familiar with.
I think he's telling the truth, so.
You ever seen the car before?
Funny enough, I did. A couple of nights ago, it was over there in the parking lot. I know most of the cars are parked here regularly, so it kind of stood out.
Let's see here. Blood-stained pipe valve.
We found a steel pipe with blood on it near the car. Do you know anything about it, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. I went straight for the law when I saw the car was full of blood.
Yep, he's definitely telling the truth.
When you saw the blood, was it wet, bright red, or darker like it is now?
Darker, I'd say. Looked dry already.
Contents of wallet.
The wallet by the car. Was there anything in it when you arrived?
You accusing me of something, mister?
What do you think? He's not directly answering the question and he's being defensive about it, so I would say doubt.
Do you want the patrolman to hold you down while we turn out your pockets, Mr. Wilkie?
Maybe I checked inside that wallet. Not that I was gonna steal anything. Maybe I took a look.
Check.
But there weren't no money in there. Not even change.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Wilkie. We'll contact your employer if we need anything more from you.
If you have to, I guess. I can't really spend no more time over this.
Somebody's got to inform the wife, Phelps. If you're done here, we'll head over there now.
Come on, Bukowski, move it.
Yep. Soon as I'm finished.
You're behind the wheel.
Because I don't feel like driving. Check. Check. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Black residence. Time to talk to Mrs. Black.
Let's go introduce ourselves. You talk to her, Phelps. I'm no good at this shoulder to cry on stuff.
Just a minute.
Cop knock.
LAPD, Mrs. Black. May we come in? We have some bad news, and we'd rather discuss this in private.
I'm Margaret Black. We can discuss this in the living room. Please come in.
Your husband drives a blue Lincoln, Mrs. Black?
That's correct.
The car has been found abandoned, and I'm afraid there are signs of foul play.
I knew something was wrong when he didn't come home.
We believe your husband may be injured. We found a pipe on the scene with blood on it.
Oh, no! My poor Adrian!
Does the name Insta-Heat mean anything to you, ma'am?
Yes, it does. We've just had a new water heater installed.
Whereabouts, Mrs. Black?
Just outside the kitchen window, at the side of the house.
I'd like you to try and stay calm and remember everything that you can about last night. My partner and I are going to take a look around. When you're ready, we're going to have some more questions for you. Is that okay?
Of course, officer. Anything to help secure my husband's safety.
Well, let's check the place out. Come on.
Have a good look around. There's got to be something in here to go on.
What we got here? It's a train ticket.
A used ticket to Seattle and a suitcase gone missing. Someone couldn't wait to get out of this house. This must be Adrian's.
Glasses case. Stencil.
Stenzel. So the glasses are a match.
No. For the photo.
To my Adrian. This thing gets more and more interesting.
Lonely without you. Hurry back, my darling. Nicole. Must be another woman. What else is around? Matchbook. Or a bar called
Kavanaugh's. So who brought this home?
Kavanaugh's.
Maybe Adrian was a patron.
Los Angeles.
R&I should have an address.
Records and information. I believe that's what R&I stands for. What else? What we got here?
This was only recently installed, not 2 days ago.
Maybe it's time we took a look around outside.
8250 for a water heater. Have hot water 24 hours a day. Guess they're selling pretty good. 10-year guarantee. It's the heat flyer. Let's go take a look at the water heater. It's been going a lot to Kavanaugh's. Let's step outside. Circumstantial.
No use leaving the thing half finished. That can't be right.
So that
So
he
the
said
pipe
that the
missing from Mr. Black's heater
crime
is the
scene
same one that killed him. Huh. Seems like the assailant is a little closer to home.
matches to that. In a moment, we're about to have a little chat with Mrs. Margaret Black. But first, we're gonna call R&I. Need to use your phone. Oh wait, newspaper. Alienist Fontaine provides help to troubled vets.
Lie down, make yourself comfortable. So, you're a friend of Courtney's?
Yes, Doctor.
He seems very concerned about you.
I have these visions. These blinding visions. I can't get them out of my head. My skull, it feels like it's in a
I
vice.
want to give you something to calm your nerves. I want to take you on a journey back. I want you to remember the good things about your past, occasions that made you laugh, times that made you smile.
He injected him with some morphine. Let's use the phone to call R&I.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Kavanaugh's bar.
Certainly, Detective. One moment. Kavanaugh's Bar, corner of Aliso and Hewitt, south side of Union Station.
Thanks, ma'am.
See if there's any more clues before we have a talk. Okay.
Separate bedrooms, separate pictures. What gives here?
Yeah, what gives? I guess they're not happily married. Go over the place with a fine-tooth comb. You must be a strain of living still in that same house. Okay, I think we're good, so let's go have a chat with Mrs. Black.
I'm all right now, detectives.
Question. Slaughterhouse receipt.
We found a receipt in the trunk of your husband's car for a live pig. This receipt was made out to an F. Morgan.
A pig? Adrian runs a tool business. That would be Frank Morgan. God knows what he's up to.
I'm gonna say truth.
What makes you say that about Morgan, ma'am?
He's the foreman at my husband's plant. A very shady character. I've told Adrian he needs to keep his distance from the staff. They're always out drinking together.
Stencil glasses case.
Was your husband wearing his glasses when he left here yesterday?
Yes, he just bought a new pair.
Truth.
Go on.
I kept telling him to throw those old ones away. He tried to repair them with tape. They looked terrible.
Location of Adrian Black.
Did your husband tell you where he was going last night?
All he said was he was gonna meet Frank for a drink.
I'm about to say truth.
So nothing out of the usual then?
Well, he came home early from work. He never comes home early. And he went out early, too. He normally never leaves for the bar till about 7.
Kavanaugh's bar matchbook.
Your husband frequents Kavanaugh's bar?
How did you know that? Adrian practically lives there after work.
Let's say truth.
So Adrian spends a lot of time there.
Up until recently, he's been away in Seattle a lot on business.
Business, huh? Said business involved, let's say, another woman like Nicole. Photograph signed by Nicole.
Tell us about the photo of Adrian in the bedroom.
What is there to tell? It's from his most recent business trip to Seattle.
What do you think, folks? You think Mrs. Black is telling the truth? Or is she lying? I think she's lying.
There's plenty to tell. You just won't tell it. You're lying about the photograph, Mrs. Black.
You're incredibly rude and insensitive. But I guess you know that. I've told you what I know about the picture.
Oh, really? Well, how about the concealed message in the picture?
What about Nicole, Mrs. Black? Was your husband going to leave you for her?
I've seen the photo frame. He thinks I'm stupid. But women sense these things. I don't know if he intended to leave me or if it was just a fling. God only knows. I only want to know that he's safe.
Alibi for Mrs. Black.
I think you should come clean with us, Mrs. Black. Your husband is missing, and after our search, I'm willing to call the circumstances suspicious. Can you account for your movements last night?
You're not accusing me, are you? What an awful thing to say. I was here all night, of course, waiting for Adrian to come home.
I'm about to say truth.
Is there anyone who can vouch for that?
Well, no. I was here alone. I cooked Adrian's dinner and waited, but he never came home.
We'll keep you informed, Mrs. Black.
Please do, Detective.
6 out of 6 correct. Good. Okay. So we interviewed Mrs. Margaret Black about the whereabouts of her husband, Adrian Black. So now we're on our way. Better close the door. Gonna leave the door wide open. Close this shit. How do you close the door? We're gonna leave the door wide open. I think we need to go to Kavanaugh's. But I think we'll probably take a police call, so I'll drive. So cross our T's and dot our I's.
Jesus, I'm glad to be out of there.
Mr. and Mrs. Black don't seem to have the happiest home life.
He's too scared to divorce her, and she's too much of a shrinking violet to throw him out. If this...
So we're leaving the Black residence. We're on our way to Kavanaugh's bar.
If this hadn't happened, they could have stayed miserable together forever.
You think she could have killed him?
She sure as hell doesn't seem the type. But stranger things have happened.
Maybe we'll get a police call. I'll keep my ears open, folks. Speaking of which, if you like what you see, and if you like to contribute to the 95 Outlaw Does Gaming YouTube and Twitch channel, I do have a Patreon. It's found in the description if you'd like to contribute. I would greatly appreciate that. not including the 5 minutes. So 30 minutes. Hopefully we get a call, police call.
Hey, can I grab one with the work?
Unless we get a hot dog or a hamburger. And I apologize for the control being a little wonky in the camera. I see the breeze getting weird. Doesn't seem to be any police calls coming in, so I guess we'll just go back to cabin office. We don't need to put the siren on either. So what do y'all think? Have you ever played the game before, or never played LA Noire before? What do you think happened to the victim in this episode, the driver's seat? Think somebody killed Agent Black? Or could it be something else? I want to know in the comments. Yeah, look like to be any police calls coming in, so we'll just go right to the destination. At least you get to see all the city. Turn the hell off. Here we are. Gonna see about Frank Morgan.
Hey, I know you.
No, you don't.
You looking for someone?
Food wasn't great, but you're real nice.
You know Frank Morgan?
Sure. Frank's a regular. He's a loner in the back.
That's one heck of a Sunday.
Frank Morgan?
He's a bit of a gangster,
Who's asking?
but he treats me nice.
LAPD is.
Cole Phelps, LAPD. I understand you're a friend of Adrian Black.
Yeah, I know him.
Are you aware that he's missing?
No, I hadn't heard that. Tough break.
Linked to abandoned vehicle.
We found Black's car abandoned in a freight depot, covered in blood. You know anything about that, Morgan?
Hell no. I'm sorry to hear that.
Not
I
a
like
good
Adrian.
liar.
He's a
He's
good
fucking
boss.
lying.
Please, don't tell me you actually
He's
believe this
fucking
jerk-off,
lying.
Phelps.
Oh, I don't. He's fucking lying. So it's gonna be lie.
You're lying, Morgan. You were there.
And you're talking out your ass, detective. How about you prove I was out at that rail yard?
Yeah, you must be that dumb. Dumb enough to leave a receipt for a live hog. Explain that shit.
You were there, Morgan. We found a receipt in the trunk of the car. It has your name on it. We can call the slaughter yard and nail you on it.
All right already. That fool Adrian's fallen for some dame in Seattle. He wanted me to make it look like he'd been attacked.
Ha. Co-conspiracy.
Where exactly is Black holed up?
No idea.
Well, can't
I
prove
think
he's
he
lying.
took off for Seattle.
It's gonna be a doubt because we can't prove he's lying. But I think I'll use intuition. Remove an answer or ask the community. I'll choose remove an answer. He's not lying because you gotta have proof that he's lying. So there's gonna be doubt.
I'm tired of your shtick, Morgan. Spill it, or we take you out in the alley and we knock it out of you.
He's holed up at my place.
He's waiting for some money to come through before he blows town.
An address?
It's an apartment house at the corner of Temple and Figueroa. Apartment number 2.
I think that's all. Thanks for your help, Morgan. We appreciate it.
Hey, I'm just glad I could help. I love cops.
Cuff him, let him go. It's up to you, Phelps. There's no way I'm writing this idiot up.
Let's go.
I got a call back for that universal chorus
Well, if it's
line.
all the same to you, I'll go back to my drink.
You're not the one we want. Honk this.
Food wasn't great, but you're real
Go to Morgan's apartment.
I've met some pretty good liars in my time. People who sound convincing because they actually believe their own bullshit. Huh. Type is clever, hard to catch out.
Frank Morgan is not one of those people.
No, he is not.
KGPL calling car 11K. 11K, come in.
11K, go ahead.
Message from Technical Services. Blood found in the abandoned Lincoln at the PE Freight Depot is not human. Repeat, not human. Compositional analysis reveals swine as the most likely match.
Roger,
Explains
KGPL.
the receipt for a
Time to
live
reel this
hog
guy in,
found in the
Phelps.
trunk with Frank Morgan's name on it. Yeah, it's pig's blood. So Frank Morgan bought a live pig in Adrian Black's Lincoln, slaughtered the pig, and spread the blood all over to make it look like he was the one murdered. But no body. So looks like he's trying to fake his own death so he can get away from his wife, to be with another woman. Typical and stupid. Let's get to Morgan's apartment. Blood found in Adrian Black's car is not human, it's swine blood. Pig blood. Pig's blood.
Hey, Dad,
And I didn't. Shut up. You're lucky I didn't hit you. And I had mentioned before that some of these cases were based off of real life cases in LAPD history. So we can't go through there, so. But the city is. So sue them. Get out the way. Okay.
Let's check the place out. Come on.
Apartment 2.
Apartment 2.
Trying to break away clean from his wife. What a waste of police resources.
Help you, gentlemen?
LAPD detectives, Mr. Black. You're under arrest.
Look, I'm really sorry about this. I never tried to hurt anyone. I just needed to get away from LA. I won't put up a struggle. Just let me get my things.
I knew it! Phelps, go after him. I'll try and head him off in the car. Remember, the gun is the last resort.
Yeah, we ain't shooting him.
There's no point running, Adrian.
Don't run, Adrian. Surrender peacefully.
Mr. Black, get back here right now.
And arrest for conspiracy and wasting police resources. Ugh.
It's over, Adrian.
Adrian Black, you are under arrest.
Why not just come clean with her, Black? Why the melodrama?
I thought it would be easier.
No, it just got a whole lot harder. Adrian Black, you're under arrest for conspiracy and fraud. We'll see what the DA has to say about wasting police resources on a wild goose chase like this.
You're gonna lose your wife, lose your job, and probably end up in the big house.
I hope she was worth it, Adrian.
That turned out to be quite some case, huh? Adrian, what an idiot. You got an arrest and a clearance in your first case, and in fine style, too. Well done, detective. Efficient investigation technique, good public presence. You keep that up and you learn from Bukowski here, you could go a long way in this department.
Thank you. Okay. $14 in vehicle damage. Adrian Black can look forward to his day in court. And a beating from the LA press. 14 out of 14 clues found. 12 out of 12 questions correct. Case closed. Valorious. Hope we're not doing the same case over. No way. We better not. I just solved it.
Well, let's check the place out. Come on.
Hold on. That was a mistake, folks. Okay, here we go. Consul's
Okay, we're gonna keep this short. I'm already late for the DA. First up, Phelps, Bukowski. We got a report of a brand new Packard abandoned in an empty lot off 2nd Street between Olive and Grand. PR is one Oswald Jacobs says the vehicle was dumped in his backyard. There's a patrolman on site. Get down there and see what you can turn up. Any questions? Good, get going.
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to a 45.
Better go earn our pathetic wages.
Rimsky, O'Halloran. Intelligence has information on a stolen car racket.
An abandoned
I didn't
vehicle.
come to California to be a secretary.
You catch all the good ones, huh, Phelps? Sounds like there's more to it than that. Nobody dumps a shiny new Packard unless they borrowed it without asking.
You don't say. You're on fire today, Einstein.
Very funny.
Come on, my intense protege. Let's go save the world.
From commies and pinkos and types of people. Okay, let's see where we need to go. Jacob's backyard. Oswald Jacobs. Maybe we'll get a police call for some.
I mean, you know you've made it if you got that depth.
So we'll stick around, keep the ear open. It does have a sign.
You hear about Adrian? Broad in Seattle threw him out. Wife says she's gonna take him back.
Women generally show more compassion.
What are you talking about? Adrian dumped on her. He was humping the secretary. Margaret should show some pride.
Pride comes before a fall, Bukowski.
I was hoping to see
Talking from
the
experience.
secretary.
Yeah. The affair got solved. I guess it's a shame. What are we doing? I'm gonna take a brief intermission. I'll be back with more Let's Play classic of LA Noire right after this intermission. Okay, I'm back. Kill the Vid here, once again, bringing you Let's Play Classic LA Noire, episode number 2. Previously, we solved the case of the driver's seat in which Adrian Black faked his death so he can be with another woman. Now it's the Consul's car, as the second episode. LA Noire, here we go.
Phelps, traffic.
I'm Officer Houlihan. Car's down the alleyway, detectives.
Got some snacks. So this is about a stolen Ford Packard.
We got a call about an abandoned vehicle.
Yes, sir. The car has flags. Might be some kind of diplomatic vehicle.
Has anyone touched this vehicle since you arrived?
No. And that Jacobs bird over there was on station before I got here.
We'll talk with him in a moment. Give us some time to look the place over.
Sure, take your time. He's a sore-headed old son of a bitch anyway.
Let's go over to the crime scene, shall we? See, we got any intuition. Here we go. Got all the clues. Missing tags.
We'll have to use the registration to trace the owner. It's owned by the Argentinian embassy.
Consulate General of Argentina. Argentina. Missing tire. No tires.
Stealing the wheels is for amateurs. Car ring would have stripped it in a warehouse.
Empty.
Missing spare. What we got here? Bring it in, bring it in. No.
Combination wrench.
Property of Dewey
Must
Brothers.
have used it to remove the wheel lugs.
It's a wrench. Belonging to the Dewey Brothers car company. Dealership or something. See this? Look at this. It's an Argentinian flag, but look. No, damn you.
I must have taken the flag as a souvenir. Can't have any street value.
I'm gonna use this game well. call box or junction box. Police junction box.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Could you run the name Dewey Brothers? Possibly a dealership or car mechanics workshop.
One moment. Dewey Brothers Packard Dealership, 629 Figueroa Street.
Got it. Thank you.
Okay. Let's go talk to the witness. Let's go talk to my partner.
What do you think?
Better see what this Jacobs guy has to say. The car was dumped in his backyard, after all.
Oswald Jacobs?
That's right.
What exactly happened here, Mr. Jacobs?
Last night, I was looking out of my window. I like to keep an eye on what's going on.
I can understand that.
You see this empty lot? Damn kids play stickball here. Always breaking my windows, always asking for their ball back.
Can we get back to the car, Mr. Jacobs?
Don't be impatient, Sonny. Anyways, last night I see this brand spanking new Packard up on bricks.
Well, for those who don't know who that actor is, that's Al Landon Jr. He played Bill's father in the movie that's at Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure and possibly Bogus Journey as, you know, his father, right? And I don't know if you could recognize him, but that's Al Landon Jr.
Did you see who stole the Packard?
Hell yes, I did. I saw 3 goddamn Mexicans going to work on it.
I think you told the truth.
Can you tell us what they were doing?
Using the headlights of an old Ford so they could strip the thing. I yelled out to them, "I'll call the cops." So they loaded up their car and drove off, tooting and hollering and yelling obscenities at me in Mexican.
You speak Spanish, sir?
No, I do not.
After the Mexicans left, you didn't go anywhere near the car?
After I scared them off? No, I didn't go anywhere near that car.
Are you sure? I think you're lying. Look at your. So I can't prove anything, so it's gonna be doubt.
You went out to the car. Once they were gone, you had to take a look for yourself.
I was curious. Ain't no law against that. So what if I took a look around that car? You can't be accusing me of nothing.
Tell me about the car they were driving.
It was an old Ford. I didn't catch the license number.
You look like the kind of guy who notices details.
You're right there. The car was old, but it looked brand new. Candy apple red paint job stands out a mile.
What exactly did you see them take?
They was working on the tires. That's all that was took.
I don't know if I'm supposed to believe that. I think he does know something, so it's doubt.
Right. So what did you take, Jacobs? Do you want my partner to pat you down?
I found a notebook in the glove compartment. I was going to show you. It's on the chair on my porch.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Jacobs. You can speak to Officer Thibault about signing a formal statement.
When you get the car out of the way, maybe you could come back and do something about those kids.
Well, how about we bring you an umpire's mask?
Excuse me. Let's take a look at this. Who was reading it before we engaged in conversation. "1947 agenda. Juan Francisco Valdez. Wonder if he has anything to do with the coffee company." John Madsen.
Okay, so we have the owner of the vehicle, a degenerate. I'll run John Madsen by R&I.
Oh, gosh.
Contact details on a William Dewey. This looks like business rather than pleasure.
Oh, gosh. This guy... I'd be a pedophile predator. Let's use the game wheel again.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Can you put me through to Michigan 2458, please?
Connecting you now.
Hello, can I help you?
LAPD, ma'am. Can I speak to John Madsen, please?
He's at school, officer. What's this about? Is he in trouble?
How old is your boy, ma'am?
Just turned 16.
Wrong person, Mrs. Madsen. Sorry to disturb you.
Definitely a wrong person.
Are there any messages for me?
There's just one message for you, Detective. A four-door Packard, diplomatic license number Paul Robert 706, was reported missing this morning by Juan Francisco Valdez.
Could you have him brought in?
He's already here at Central, Detective. He's demanding an audience, as he calls it.
Thanks. Can you get a message to Captain Leary? Tell him
But
we'll
he
be in as
thinks
soon
he's
as we
a
can.
fucking actor.
Thanks for your help.
Bottle beverage.
Can you cordon off this lot until we have the vehicle impounded?
Yes, sir, Detective.
We'll follow up on the owner. Get a statement from Jacobs, and I'll read your report back at the station.
We can visit the Packard dealership or head back to Central and interview this Valdez character. Your call.
We'll go to the dealership.
And I thought this was such a nice area.
But you thought wrong, sister.
I got
Let's go to the dealership.
How about $5 for the exclusive?
You know the way. You can drive.
This has got to be the 50th abandoned vehicle call we have caught this year. One more, and I'm going to go crazy.
Not your favorite cases?
You kidding me? This is barely even police work. Of all the bad guys in this city, we get lumped with the ones who can't even be bothered to keep what they steal.
If you like what you see, folks, please feel free to subscribe, comment, like, and hit the notification bell to the 9 to 5 Outlaw Does Gaming YouTube channel for more Let's Play, such as LA Noire, Sleepy Dogs, and many other games. So we're at some Dewey's car sales.
Don't tell me, let me guess.
Yeah, the
You
guy
were
is
making your
fucking
way
great.
past the
Oh, look
lot,
at him.
caught sight of the new model 4-door, and couldn't help yourself. You could see yourself in that car and just had to take a closer look. Well,
Use your
I
bonds
can't
to
say
buy
as
a
I blame you.
LAPD, Mac. We'd like to speak with the owner.
That's me, William Dewey, proprietor, at your service.
We're investigating the theft of a Packard belonging to the Argentine embassy. Are you missing a combination wrench?
I don't know, Detective, but I know how we can find out. Follow me. We keep all our tools in here.
Mind if we look around?
Be my guest. You sure you guys aren't interested in a new car? Huh? Maybe a used car. I have some nice used cars for guys in your wage bracket.
Why don't you give us some alone time, Dewey? Go sell some cars or whatever it is that you do here.
Paul Kadajowski, something Polish. This was found at the crime scene where the stolen car was.
That's not right. Wrong size.
So,
One left. No.
Gabriel
Delgado is missing a 3/4.
Which was found at the scene. This just gets weirder and weirder. Let's go.
I'm stumped.
We'll need a full statement
Ideas?
from Dewey to put in our report.
Let's go find the man. Am I missing anything? Okay. One other. Oh wait, no. I think we got everything. Let's go talk to the man. You got some
If you don't mind, we have a few questions. Packards are great cars, but this doesn't look like the kind of place favored by foreign embassies. How do you know about this?
I don't know Valdez. The embassy bought the car. All I know is he must know a quality car when he sees one.
He's fucking lying.
And I know a shyster when I see one. You and Valdez are in this together.
Me and Valdez? I hardly know him. Valdez wouldn't wipe his shoes with me.
Well, according to Valdez's notebook.
We found your contact details in Valdez's notebook. He had to be calling you for something, Dewey.
Okay. So I met Valdez in a bar. We cut a deal and he bought the car through the embassy. I cut him some change on the side. It happens all the time.
Where can we find Delgado?
I don't know. He sure as hell isn't here.
You know something.
Address, Dewey, or my partner shoves your head in a car door.
Okay, all right. Apartment 3, 103 Hill Street. And tell him from me, if he ever shows his face around here again, I'm gonna kick his butt from here to Kingdom Come.
A wrench from this dealership was used to strip the wheels from a Packard last night, Mr. Dewey. A couple of Hispanics were seen taking parts.
We've had a spate of thefts ourselves. Comes with the location. Thieving bastards will steal anything the minute your back is turned.
We need to rough you up. Doubt.
What are you hiding, Dewey? Spill it. You don't want the LAPD getting too interested in this place.
So I hire a few illegals. It's cheaper than hiring returning GIs. They have less attitude. Downside is, they're a little light-fingered.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Dewey.
No problem. God damn that kid. I'm just an honest car salesman. Seems like you just don't know who you can trust these days.
Like you.
Going to movies, Dewey. You're missing your calling. Time to visit Gabriel Delgado. See how good his excuse is.
Not just yet. I think we need to see. You need to go to the police station and have a rap session with Valdez.
You can drive. You read this story in the Examiner about the Navy developing three-dimensional movies?
What's a dimension?
You know, like a graph. Vertical axis is Y and horizontal is X.
Well, that's clear as mud.
Third dimension would be Z. So things would be popping out of the screen.
That's ridiculous. Scare people out of the theater. God's name would want that.
I don't know. People scoff at the idea of talking in
Real
color. Look what
3D
we have now.
anyone? So what do you think of this case if you're watching? So we obviously know that Gabriel Delgado is the suspect. But let's talk to the victim.
Do we have a Juan Francisco Valdez in for questioning?
Sure do, Phelps. Your bird's an interview, too. And get this, he's wearing gloves and doing his best not to touch anything. Can you beat that?
Sounds like we don't want to keep this guy waiting. It's this way.
Hey, you think those vice boys get any on the side?
That's a guy. I heard he's an honest cop. There's an oxymoron.
About time. Are you the senior officer I requested?
I'm Detective Phelps, and this is Detective Bukowski.
Have you any idea how long I've been waiting to speak with you? I am
prima
needed back
donna.
at the consulate, and you keep me here like a common criminal.
All right, friend. Let's take a deep breath and start all over again.
Mr. Valdez.
Consul General. I insist on my full title.
Packard purchase history.
Where did you purchase the car?
My secretary and driver arranged the purchase. A disreputable place, Dewey Brothers by name. As soon as I can have it arranged, I will have my Hispano Suiza brought up from Buenos Aires.
He's kind of telling the truth, but there's something more to it. So I would say doubt.
Bought a Packard, Valdez? A snob like you doesn't drive an American car. I want answers, or I'll smack you around the teeth.
William Dewey offered me a substantial bribe to make a purchase at his establishment. It is not unusual to make this kind of transaction in the civil service.
Tell that to the Argentine taxpayers.
Theft of consular vehicle.
Consul General, we have located your car. Can you tell us how it was stolen?
It must have been stolen from the consular garage. Terribly inconvenient, of course. I want the perpetrator soundly flogged.
Unfortunately, we don't do that here, Your Worship.
Doubt.
You have a pretty good idea who stole the car, don't you, Consul General? Are you going to tell me, or do I shake it out of you?
There's no call for violence. I suspect a disgruntled boy from the car dealership.
You have a name for this kid?
Gabriel, like the archangel. I have no surname.
Association with Gabriel.
So tell us about this kid, Gabriel. You had a run-in with him?
Mecánico. A presumptuous young man who did not know his place. He presumed to ask me questions.
We do a lot of presuming here in the United States, Consul General. It comes with the turf.
I'm gonna use something. I think he's lying.
You fuck young boys, Valdez.
Are you a madman? This will cause an international incident.
Is that what you want? Oh, we happen to have found your notebook.
Danny, Ben, Miguel, Tristan, and Teddy. Full lips. ring any bells?
I'm sure we can come to some arrangement.
Gabriel, spill it.
A beautiful but impertinent boy. I mentioned rendezvous and the young man went quite insane. I thought he was going to kill me. I was prepared to pay.
We'll be in touch, Consul General.
Let's nail this kid Delgado and wrap this thing up.
Yeah, let's go.
They weren't even his prints and he still confessed.
Guy gave his wife a tap. I said, don't scare him, mother boy.
I'm gonna get
Finished with Valdez.
Thank God. I'll get rid of him in a couple of hours.
They're probably gonna beat him up for being a pedophile. An admitted pedophile. Oh, it's boarded up. Gotta go this way.
I'm no hood. I'm a king. You know what I'm saying?
How do I get out of here? Okay, there we go. Exit. I'll keep it open for street crimes.
Goddamn maniac!
Didn't mean to do that. This gets weirder and weirder. Please be a police call. Got a taste of some action. Yep, getting close. All right, here we are. Delgado residence, 2:50 p.m.
Okay, let's see what Gabriel has to say for himself.
I just hope our Archangel hasn't already flown.
What the hell is this guy doing?
Where do you see a number 3 marked on that door?
This is it. Police, open up.
Yet.
LAPD, ma'am. We're looking for Gabriel Delgado.
Gabriel?
We're from the police. Policia, you understand?
Yes, I understand. Could you come inside?
What is your name?
Ana Rodriguez.
Is Gabriel
Ana
Delgado here?
Rodriguez.
Ms. Rodriguez?
No. What do you want with Gabriel? Is he in trouble?
Stay where you are, Miss Rodriguez.
You better
we need to take a
believe
look
it.
around.
But he is not here.
Mommy.
I have told you.
Check out the surrounds. I'll stay with the broad.
We're gonna do some looking around.
So how far along are you, Anna?
She's with child.
Nearly 20 weeks.
Right. So how's it going to be when you go into labor and he's not around?
You are wrong about Gabriel. He will be a good father.
No good to
Already he works
me.
hard to provide for us.
Circumstantial, but not relating to the case.
Unless you help us here, Anna, your little one won't be seeing Papa for a very long time.
Makeup.
It would take a smarter man than me to connect that.
Nah.
Difficult to tell whether it's the suspect vehicle from the scene. Certainly Gabriel's pride and joy.
That's Gabriel's actual car. We're not talking yet. Let's go into the kitchen.
Serving breakfast for two, Anna? You should have cleared up.
Show all clues. Oh, looky here. No.
Souvenirs are a dumb move.
Matches the car. I'm gonna have to take a look out back. Garage. Matching tag.
Diplomatic license plates.
Look at the tires. White walls.
It looks like Valdez gets his wheel back.
Didn't know apartment homes had garages. I think we're gonna have a little chat with Senorita Rodriguez.
You're in serious trouble, Miss Rodriguez.
But Gabriel is not here. I have
No
done
shit, he's
nothing
not
wrong.
Oh, we got some questions to ask you, Mrs. Rodriguez. Ms. Rodriguez.
Why did he steal the car, Anna?
The customer insulted him. He has his honor, no?
True.
His honor, Anna?
He said Dewey's friend tried to make a woman out of him. He no longer respects this man, Dewey. He took the car to show this maricon that he is a man.
Last contact with Gabriel.
Tell us the truth, Anna. Has Gabriel been here?
I haven't seen him for at least 3 nights.
You're lying, Mommy. I can prove it. You're lying, I can prove it.
You keep lying to me, and I'll send you and your baby to jail.
He lives here, but he hasn't come home. I swear it.
Then how do you explain? Breakfast.
Enough, Anna. There are signs all over this place that he's been back.
He was here last night. I have never seen him so angry. He went out to his shed and put some things in it. I don't know what, and I don't want to know. I love him.
Diplomatic plates recovered.
We found a license plate matching our stolen vehicle in the shed. Add in the assortment of parts, and we can make Gabriel for a dozen other thefts. It's time to get serious, Anna.
You must ask these questions of Gabriel. I know nothing of these car parts.
But you know something.
Then tell us where he is! If your baby is born in prison, Anna, the corrections officers will take it from you. You will see your son or daughter through a metal grate for half an hour a week.
The start line is on 1st and Santa Fe. There is a spillway under the bridge that leads to the river. Many policia have wrecked trying to follow him.
We will put in a good word for you, Anna. As far as we're concerned, this sits with Gabriel.
Start line. That sounds like a street race to me. It's gotten out of hand this last year. No wonder Delgado has such an eye for fine automobiles.
Yeah. Well,
we know where the kid is. Let's go stop these clowns and get them off the street.
For sure. Let's go.
Isn't he the cop they've been talking about on the radio? Want another accommodation?
Illegal street race. Here we go.
What kind of man leaves his pregnant girlfriend at home while he goes off to play cars?
Pregnant girlfriends aren't always a barrel of laughs. Everyone needs to let off a little steam. Some guys wouldn't come back home at all.
Are you talking from experience?
Get out the way, man.
Quick as we shut one of these races down, another one springs up somewhere else. Kids used to steal cars to sell them. Now they just want to wrap them around a lamppost. The next 16-year-old I have to peel off the sidewalk, you're calling the mother. I've had enough of those to last me a lifetime.
I'm getting lost here. You'll find out. Oh, look at all the city damage and vehicle damage I'm doing. Holy shit.
I think we need a siren.
car just driving on the sidewalk. Poor Barrel laughs.
All units in the vicinity, citizen reports at 415 at the corner of Banning and Santa Fe.
I'll take that.
Suspect vehicles engaged in illegal street racing. Units
Oh,
to
wait.
handle code 3 identified.
That's us. Here we go.
There's the red Ford. That's Delgado right there.
All right, Delgado. Delgado. And they're dressed.
Quick! They're getting away!
Phelps, 1247. Requesting assistance at 1st and Santa Fe. Reports of an illegal street race.
Stay on Delgado. He's getting away.
No, he's not.
We're gonna lose him.
No, we're not.
I'm gonna find you!
Delgado. Oh, look at that.
Delgado is our boy. Forget the others.
No shit. Ain't getting away from me, man. Sorry. Oh, my hip! Oh, there it is. Sorry for the injury. Cars that built the last. Oh, yeah. I think it's GTA. Now stop!
Step on it, Phelps. Take him out.
End of the line, Delgado. You're under arrest.
God damn it, Cole. Hold it steady.
I know you're on speed, but damn. Damn, boy. All right, get out of the car, you little shit. Get out the car, you little shit.
Gabriel Delgado, you're under arrest for Grand Theft Auto.
Fuck you, puto! You should speak to the maricon. Valdez, I showed him. Now who's a man? I should have burned his fucking car.
You got a foreign dignitary outed as a fruit and a kitty raper, a car dealer we're gonna let slide for the kickbacks, and a street punk car thief who sure as hell won't be taking liberties with other people's autos again anytime soon. That, Detective Phelps, is not a bad haul. You keep your chin low and your hands high, and you keep bringing me clearances just like that one. That's textbook policing, and we need more of it in this department.
Okay. Here's the report. The Consul's car. 17 out of 17 clues found. 13 out of 13 questions correct. Vehicle damage 37. City damage 110. Argentinian Consul General Juan Valdez gets his packet back. Almost in one piece. Well, I guess that's gonna do it for this edition of Let's Play. This time, LA Noire, Episode 2, I solved 2 cases back to back. The driver's seat and the consul's car. Once again, I'm Kill the Vid from the 9 to 5 Outlaw Does Gaming YouTube and Twitch channel. If you like what you saw, please do me a favor, subscribe, comment, like, hit the notification bell. And if you do feel generous, please consider subscribe. In addition to subscribing, please consider donating to the Patreon. I would greatly appreciate it. Until then, when I'll do another Let's Play coming up shortly. I'm Kill the Vid for the 9 to 5 Outlaw Does Gaming YouTube and Twitch channel. Take care, stay safe.